Alright, so I'm going to take you guys back to the year 1999, where having a PDA was considered the shit. If you had a PDA, you were considered awesome. I mean, the fact that it was such a new technology, and, you know, everybody looked at it as a handheld computer that you take around with you. I mean, that was considered awesome back in the day. Now it's really nothing to be too proud of. But anyway, not just adults, but kids got in on the whole thing too. And there were a few toy companies that were around at the time, and they released some handheld gadgets that were like a PDA. First, let me introduce you to this letter I got. I know you're probably thinking, like, what the hell? This is from September 2000. It was one night I was watching Cartoon Network. I was, let's see, I'm 18 now, so it was 10 at the time. And they had a sweepstakes going on, and I didn't know what the hell it was, but I was just looking at it as some handheld computer thingy. And I don't know, if you called in and you were randomly picked, you win. And I think it was 1 in 600, I believe, you had a chance of winning. So I called, and busy signal, busy signal, busy signal. All of a sudden, phone starts ringing. Holy shit! And then they're telling me I won, and so I got the Cybiko device. But before I introduce the Cybiko, let me introduce you guys to the letter I got. September 2000, Dear Cartoon Friday Reward Winner, congratulations. We are pleased to inform you that you have won a prize for participating in the Cartoon Friday Reward Giveaway Call-in Sweepstakes on September 8th. Enclosed is your Cybiko handheld wireless entertainment system. That's what they called the Cybiko. We appreciate your loyalty to Cartoon Network and hope that you continue to tune in and participate in future promotions. Be watching for exciting new giveaways and sweepstakes in the coming weeks and throughout the year. Again, congratulations on winning your Cybiko entertainment system, and thank you for your participation in the sweepstakes. Sincerely, Cartoon Network Prize Fulfillment, Enclosure. So, yeah, I kept this letter. It's pretty cool. I mean, you know, I won a contest. That's cool. Okay, now for the Cybiko itself. It is really like a PDA, and the screen's dusty. I haven't used it in a while. In fact, the batteries are dead. So to start off with, okay, this is marketed as a PDA. So of course, you've got. Can I get a good focus in? No, I can't. Let me adjust the focus. There we go, that's better. Okay, so anyway, since it was a PDA, you've got a QWERTY keyboard at the bottom, but here's the problem though. The keys are absolutely freaking tiny. I mean, they're so small. The Cybiko actually includes a stylus. And not for the fact that it's a touchscreen. No, this was the year 1999. There was going to be no kids' toys that had a touchscreen. In fact, the stylus was for the keyboard. It's got an indented side there. Even typing with the keyboard is slow. I mean, then you've only got one finger to type with, and that is very uncomfortable. So when I would type with this, I would just use my fingers and hope for the best. Yeah. So, you've got your basic keyboard keys here, a lot of them which weren't really used aside from video games that you could download for free. Oh, there's me. From Cybiko.com, which is no longer running. Which is a shame, really, because all their games were free, and they offered a free game or application download. A new one was released every day from 1999, from like, what did I say, 2001? 2002? If anyone remembers exactly, let me know. I'm really thinking off the top of my head what to say about this. You've got 7 shortcut keys on the top here, main desktop, chatting, and so on. They were actually customizable. It's not running right now, so I can't show it to you. The batteries are long dead. Rechargeable batteries don't even hold a charge anymore. It was just a black and white screen. It wasn't like an pixely block Tamagotchi kind of screen. It was, you know, it was like a regular screen. I forget what the resolution was exactly. But it was black and white. These things were actually capable of wireless chatting with other Cybikos, but really good luck finding someone who had one. This thing could go like 300. What was it? 300 feet? Yeah, like 300 feet in the U.S. and I think more than double that in the U.K. Long story short, in the UK, I guess, of course, the FCC's not there, and the FCC in the US pretty much defined how far these were allowed to go, though they are able to go farther. There's a homebrew program that allows these to go the UK range. But enough blabbing on about that. So yeah, you could wirelessly chat with people, play games multiplayer. Got a little speaker here, the batteries, stylus holder, it says Cybiko. Screen name was AAAPJQB. That's kind of how you were identified on in the chat rooms. Free game, Cybiko.com, no longer exists. And a memory card slot. You could buy, they had a few accessories available at the time. I don't have any of them, unfortunately. One of them was a 1 megabyte expansion card you could put in here. It has, what was it? This thing has like 160 kilobytes of built-in memory, with games and applications ranging anywhere from 10 kilobytes to a full 160 kilobytes. So that's the cover for it. They also had an MP3 player, which you could get separately, and it accepted SD or MMC cards. I think MMC cards died out. But I had a lot of fun with this. I remember when I first got it, I was so freaking eccentric to take it out of the damn box. And I've had a lot of fun with this device. I love the color. Something I forgot to mention, you could also send emails from this thing. You can actually, you write the email on here, hook it up to your computer through the serial port. Nope, no USB yet at the time. There was, but it wasn't really used. And you could hook it up to the program on the computer they called Cyberload. That kind of sounds sexy. And it would hook up to the internet and send the email. And it worked out quite well, actually, although you had to go through the extra stuff. So that was the Cybiko. And that's it.